Hey guys, Rich with Rich Rebuilds here, and I hope you enjoyed last week's video on Freddie's McLaren P1 battery. It was just an experiment to see if it can be repaired or not. It was a proof of concept, and the concept was proved that it can work if you replace all the cells for about $200 or so. It was a little bit of a different style video, kind of old school, where we kind of just got to work, so check it out when you get the chance. Now, I will use any excuse to not work on that BMW E60 M5, which in my opinion is not that great of a car. I will have you argue amongst yourselves in the comment section. Now, in today's video, I want to give you an update on my favorite vehicle, the Rivian R1T. In case it wasn't clear, I love my Rivian. I put the most amount of miles I ever put on a vehicle in the shortest amount of time. I've driven it up and down the coast multiple times. I've taken it skiing. I don't ski, but my kids are half white, so they do it. Overall, it was a great time, and I think it's good looking, quick, and I really don't have anything bad to say about it. And I'm only saying this because they're going through some things right now, and I really just need them to be around because my truck is still under warranty, and if they go under, I will be sad, because that way I'll never get to see their newest generation trucks, which have adopted Tesla's charging ports, and I'll never be able to further congest Tesla's already crowded superchargers. Anyways, now I lent it to a friend of mine, and this friend of mine, you've been asking for more information about her, like her gender, which I'm not going to tell you, but the Rivian suffered an unfortunate accident where the dozens of bumper sensors and 360 cameras and pedestrian warning systems and side collision warnings tried to warn her multiple times, but they were ignored and the truck was damaged. 7 days after I got the truck back the first time, it was rear-ended, and people are just drawn to the rear end of this truck for some reason. So in today's video, I shot a quick video at the body shop to show how Rivian is able to save some of the customers on body shops time and repairs. Originally, it was about a $37,000 repair, but they were able to save about $17,000 with this one simple trick. But my Rivian is still at the shop, so in the meantime, we built a Tesla swapped K10 4x4 in the same color for Robert Downey Jr. in his new show called Downey's Dream Cars. It's a badass truck, and we were releasing that video on said truck in a couple more days. And I know everyone wants to see the electric C4, but we built this Tesla swapped K10 instead. I hope that's okay, because nobody was watching the C4 series anyways. But since you guys love electric vehicles so much, I have some news. One of the nation's best nonprofits fighting climate change just launched its annual EV raffle, and you're gonna love the 2023 prizes, and so do I. You want a Lucid Air Grand Touring with a 500-mile battery range at a value of $138,000? You can drive in luxury from Chicago to Nashville on a single charge. Or how about a Rivian SUV or truck plus 10 years worth of free charging, or a Tesla Model X Plaid? Our friends over at the Chesapeake Climate Action Network Action Fund always offer up incredible prizes while using the proceeds to promote clean energy. Last year, they gave away the Rivian R1T, and they've added the SUV and the Lucid and the Plaid. Winner's choice to enter. Just visit evraffle.org. That's evraffle.org. Tickets are just $200, and no more than 5,500 tickets will be sold. The raffle runs through the summer, but it sold out early last year, so visit evraffle.org for your chance to win today, so you too could have a Rivian before me, or a Lucid, or a Plaid. So I learned that apparently this is common for people to get the rear tailgates damaged on these trucks, but if your F-150 gets damaged, you just go online and you get a new bed altogether. And these trucks, the bed and the side of the truck are all one piece. So moving on to my truck, you can see the back and all taken apart to expose the rear motors. And what contributes to the additional $17,000 of the $37,000 fix, the truck, is the back glass, which is one-time use, as well as the rear spoiler, which is also one-time use. You heard that right. You can only use them once. The back glass is several thousand, so the goal was to try to save money any way that they could.
You're going to take the spoilers one-time use, the back glass is one-time use.
Back glass one time. Okay,
yeah,
wow.
And then the spoilers are one-time use, so that's why. So this way, you know, and for me personally, just my own truck, why go deeper into the car?
When you don't have to.
You know, why disturb the podium? Like, there's nothing wrong with it. Why
So
is that doing
what happens? So does this, when it, in terms of paint, does the whole side get painted?
Yeah, no, this blend this door.
Blend, okay.
Paint, well, yeah, paint anyway. And
Right.
then up clear, this goes up and over here.
I gotcha.
I say today they'll prime it with full primer. They'll color coat the inside. They go inside here.
Yep.
You know what I mean? See how it's this color? They'll get all the way like color. It's only really epoxy with a little bit of base on it, so they'll do all in here today. See sealed it all down. So it's pretty much ready.
It's ready to go. Good.
Yeah, so he already did the seam seal. He had that line in a panel.
Yep.
See what
So this part right here they did?
Yeah, right in here. See how you can see where the rivets?
Yeah.
Because that's how you replace it.
That's how you repair it. I gotcha.
That's how you repair it. Well, they had used a different type of rivet, but that's the rivets they make us use.
I gotcha. All right, so you replace the outer structure and the inner structure here.
Right there.
Wow.
That's when it got hit. It got crushed.
The biggest thing is we thought we had to do the entire thing, right?
No, we bring it back around here.
Gotcha.
That's what they recommend.
So where'd you actually cut it?
Probably somewhere like just in this.
Oh, you can't even tell. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's got a small, thin coat on it because after you weld it, you gotta fix the seam a little bit.
Gotcha.
And then the doors are coming off, so we go to paint it. We
Yeah.
just haven't. Again, we'll take them off till we're ready for paint because they gotta jam it all.
Gotcha.
See, when we paint this, all inside here gets
all. All the dust gets sucked in there.
Yeah. So that way you don't have edges. You can't, because you can't. If you mask it like that, you'll see it.
You'll see the edge. Gotcha.
So when you see it again when it gets painted, but I don't take the doors, everything off until we're ready to kind of go into the next level. So with today, they'll prime all this because that's just kind of like an epoxy on it.
Right.
They'll prime all this. They'll do their little seam seal where they have to.
Right.
And then it will go from there.
Gotcha. All right, I guess so. It's not as bad. I mean, you thought you'd do the whole thing. So that's not bad at all.
Sometimes you do. Yeah, it all depends who you can do it.
How about the Rivians out there? Because I saw a green one that was hitting the same spot.
That's
really?
the one I'm going to replace. Well, I was going to repair that as soon as you can, but I got to replace it.
Gotcha.
Because I was so far in. Like yours was pretty far in. Yours was obvious.
Yeah.
That one was borderline, but now we have to replace it. Because when you go to pull it, the metal's good, but it's still steel, but it's light steel. So once you start pulling, and that's already ripped from the axle, you see it covered.
Yeah. Well, no, one got hit by a tree, I think, the guy was saying.
Yeah.
It's kind of sick. I've never seen it back here. It's kind of sick. That's cool.
Yeah, I didn't think they were going to do it, but then I forgot my guy's on vacation.
Right.
Not even in today.
I'm not even worried about it, man. This is...
on vacation, so I didn't want to have an issue, you know?
Yeah. This is cool. And that's the bed cover that never works.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, man. All right, good. All right, so that's how they were able to save me some money. Thankfully, there's no longer a need to replace the entire side of the car. Now I'm gonna hop into my interim car while the Rivian's getting fixed, a 2005 Honda Odyssey. It's easy on gas and it hauls a bunch of stuff. But there's one phenomenon that I'm hoping you all can help me figure out. The van's kind of a turd. It's missing hubcaps, there's rust on it, and it has an exhaust leak. And I've never been pulled over so many times in a car before. I have the Porsche, the Hellcat, the loudest thing on earth, the Z06, you name it. I've been pulled over 3 times in this Honda Odyssey. Why is that? I'm driving normally. I'm not breaking any laws. Are the poor being targeted? Like, if the police think you have money, do they just let you go? I don't know. Am I just filling time in this video to make it longer? I don't know either. Anyways, I left the body shop to have dinner with some friends, and my buddy John pulls his alligator wallet out from 1973, which won't cut it. John, here's my Ridge wallet. It holds multiple credit cards, cash, it's lightweight, and it has several different colors and materials, aluminum, titanium, and my personal favorite, carbon fiber, because I'm a wannabe race car driver. Ditch that alligator skin wallet and go with Ridge. I've had mine for several years now. It's great. Head to www.ridge.com and use Rebuilds10 for up to 10% off. See you guys next week.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What are you doing in my hotel room?
Linda, I have questions for you.
No. I'm so tired. You're stalking me now.
So the Rivian was fine. You came to the shop.
Right?
And now the Rivian's not fine. I just had a few questions, right? Were you driving it when everything went down?
No. Why are you in the hotel room?
I got the key. I got the room key.
I have the key.
Is
there a mix-up?
I also have a key to this room.
What? How did you get in here?
I used the key.
This isn't right.